Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
Moving large equipment around the power lines is always a concern, even on the farm. Sask Power says nearly half of the 1,000 overhead power line incidents in Saskatchewan last year were caused by contact with equipment. In this week's agriculture report, Gerard Lampow looks at what area producers can do to stay safe.
But as soon as you start having something that's larger dimension or oversized, you always want to be checking your surroundings, and part of that is checking for like power lines.
Safety comes first, especially when moving equipment around power lines.
But just say you do have a bins, or say you're renting land and there's bins that are power line by bins, you really want another person, especially like moving in augers or high equipment, right? And even some of the semis, you get up there high to load to fill them up, so you definitely want another person to kind of watch and guide you.
Power line heights vary depending on weather conditions and terrain, so producers need to be prepared.
If you contact a power line, you stay where you are. Call 911, or you can call Sask Power at 310-2220 for help, and wait for Sask Power and emergency services to drive. Don't leave your vehicle. Try to keep others away as much as possible. Basically, sit tight and let help come to you.
Sask Power is responsible for the safety of their workers and the public, but producers can also be looking ahead for hazards.
Doing things like making sure grain bins, barns, fuel tanks, etc. are placed a certain distance away from power lines and transformers and any such things that may be on the land there.
They also recommend calling to locate lines before digging, lowering large equipment, and having a conversation with workers about safety.
Lots of times we just meet at the shop first, right? And so we say, okay, today we're going to be hauling out of Farmer Brown's yard site there, and there's a power line, so you know what, we have to all stop when we get there and have a look.
Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.